Hi, I'm Ilia and I'm going to talk about self-confidence. Why don't you have self-confidence and how to increase your confidence and go after what you want to accomplish as your life mission. So here I'm going to teach you exactly based on the neuroscience and science of the brain the topic. Why don't you have self-confidence and how to increase your confidence? It's a question. You also let me know in the comments. Do you have like challenges with confidence to go do what you want to do, and maybe you are like a little bit shy? You may have a lot of reasons. So here, if it's the case, please let me know this, and I'm going to teach you and also tell you why you don't have confidence and how to increase it. So let's start. As always, we have this circle. It represents our brain. In our brain, we have billions. I don't know exactly how many, we don't know, but we have billions and maybe more, maybe less brain cells. We have brain cells. In these brain cells, we have stored or recorded our past memories. They can be positive or they can be negative. Let's say in the past you had a lot of successes, small or big. If it's the case, you have a lot of positive brain cells, victories and successes of the past. Don't forget that we have the brain cells of our failures. We have really the brain cells of all those negative patterns of the past. We have the positive and also we have negative results that we didn't succeed. All these negative ideas about our successes and about our failures, that we failed there, we succeeded here, all these have built a complex system of neural pathways in our really brain. It is inside of our brain. For everyone is unique because they are my own results. I experienced them. It's for me. I have a different kind of neural pathways as you have. But here, what is the relationship between neural pathways, the neuroscience, the brain, and confidence? These negative and positive brain cells, they can be positive or negative. Positive, negative, positive, negative. These negative and positive brain cells have developed in general a complicated system of neural pathways or neurons or brain cells in your brain. And now what happens? You have developed a mental picture of yourself. It's your self-image. It's just an idea and it is mental, but it is too important. Why? Watch here. You have self-image. It controls your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Why don't you have confidence? Because of your own self-image. Your self-image is the barrier that you don't have that confidence to go and do what you want to do. It doesn't mean that you are not intelligent or you don't know enough. No, never. It means that you have a poor self-image about yourself, and you should study about yourself and change or correct your self-image in order to have that confidence to go and do what you want to do. So here, I know you all get the answer. Why don't you have the confidence? Because of your own self-image, that you have a poor self-image. What do I mean? I do mean that you don't know who you are and what you are capable of doing. I don't mean that you don't know your name, your family name, or your address. No. A little think. What do I mean? Here, I'm going to delete here, clean the whiteboard, and start telling you that. So, firstly, let's repeat. Why don't you have the self-confidence? You know the reason, because of your own self-image. And now how can you increase your confidence? How can you do that? It's so simple. It starts with your self-image. Let's say here we have our brain, and in our brain we have our self-image. Our self-image is in neurons. Let's say this small circle represents neurons or brain cells. Neuron or brain cell. They are in brain cell, the current self-image. The key is that we can change our self-image, or we can create a new self-image. If we do so, what happens in our brain? So simple. Look. You are going to create new brain cells in your brain. You're going to create a lot of neural pathways in your brain, or neurons. About what? About yourself, about your characters, about your traits, about the new you. Why? Why you're going to do that? Why are you going to do that, really? Because you want to increase your confidence to go and do that. How you can do that? So simple. It starts with thinking, to think about what you want, and after that, really start making a decision that you are going to do that. But before doing something, you must be somebody, Let's say you want to start something new, but before starting that something new, position or task, or it can be any project or role, you must change, or you must have a new self-image of yourself that is capable of doing that task. If you don't change your self-image, then you won't be able to do that. It is exactly the confidence. Look, the confidence. The confidence relates to our brain. It's based on neuroscience and psychology. So here, if you want to have confidence or more confidence to go and do what you want to do, what prevents you that you don't have confidence? Your self-image, the way you see yourself. If you change that perception or your attitude is your thoughts, emotions, and that's all. Then you're going to act new, and you're going to really go and do. Then you will wonder how you can have this confidence. It's the key. The key is your self-image. That's all. So here, I'm going to finish this video. Really, be happy. Be happy. It's the most important. Be happy. Check our other videos. Start learning from the first part of the brain, the science of the brain, second part, third part, all the lists. Start learning all them and be happy, and only know who you are. If you know who you are and what you are capable of doing, you won't feel that, I don't have confidence, I don't know how to do that, I'm shy. You will have confidence. Confidence comes from knowledge or knowingness. That's all. Be happy. See you in the next videos.